Cursed national parks. The park ranger files they try to hide. There's something magical about America's national parks. The still lakes, the whispering pines, the wide open skies. They're the kind of places where families make memories, where time slows down and nature speaks. But every now and then, nature whispers something strange. Buried deep in dusty ranger reports are stories they don't read on the tours. Tales of vanished hikers, flickering lights in the trees, and sounds that no animal should make. Today, we're opening the old ranger logs and flipping to the top 10 most chilling secrets from America's national parks. The ones they try to forget. Let's begin. Number 10. The Phantom of Yosemite. Yosemite National Park, California. Yosemite is known for its towering waterfalls and majestic granite cliffs, but it's also home to a local legend that gives rangers the chills. They call it the Phantom, a tall, pale figure seen walking silently near Glacier Point just after sunset. First reported in 1983 by a seasoned ranger named Ellis. The figure never makes a sound, but campers say it watches. A few visitors have gone missing over the years in that area. No sign of struggle, just empty campsites. Some think it's just a ghost story. Others believe something older lives among those rocks. Number 9. The Lost Lights of Great Smoky Mountains. Great Smoky Mountains National Park, Tennessee/North Carolina. In the thick mist of the Smokies, strange lights have danced between the trees for generations. Locals once called them fairy lanterns. But when rangers started reporting these glowing orbs during search missions, things got serious. One ranger, in 1994, followed the lights hoping to find a lost hiker, only to vanish himself for nearly 24 hours. He returned at dawn, barefoot and shaken, unable to explain where he'd been. He just kept saying, asterisk, it wasn't the forest I knew. Asterisk. Number 8. The Screams at Mount Rainier National Park, Washington. Mount Rainier is beautiful, but the vast forests and glaciers hold a darker side. Since the 1970s, campers near the Carbon River have reported hearing screams echoing through the trees. Not animal cries, something deeper. Rangers once thought it might be mountain lions, until one recorded the sound. They sent the tape to experts. The response? No known animal makes this noise. They stopped playing it after that. Number 7. The Vanishing Pond of Shenandoah National Park, Virginia. Back in 1956, a ranger named Paul wrote about a small hidden pond that only appears when it wants to. He claimed he'd stumbled on it during patrol. Crystal clear water, no fish, and a perfect circle. When he returned the next week to show a fellow ranger, it was gone. Not dried up, just gone. Over the years, other rangers have spoken of it quietly. They say it reflects more than just your face. Number 6. The Whistlers of Badlands National Park, South Dakota. The Badlands feel ancient. Wind-carved rock, dry canyons, and stories as old as time. But the strangest might be the whistlers. Visitors have reported hearing low, distant whistling. Always 3 notes, always just behind them. Rangers once followed the sound late one evening, thinking it was lost kids. They found no one, just 3 small piles of stones arranged in a triangle. The wind doesn't always blow in the Badlands, but something else might. Number 5. The Disappearing Trail of Crater Lake National Park, Oregon. Crater Lake is deep and still, the kind of blue that feels endless. But rangers say there's a trail that sometimes moves. They call it the loop that never loops. A hiker in 1997 radioed in to say he couldn't find the trailhead again, even though he just left an hour earlier. When rangers found him, he was circling the same patch of trees, over and over. He was less than a mile from the main road, but said it felt like days. Number 4. The cave that wasn't there, Grand Teton National Park, Wyoming. In the late 60s, a climber named Mark claimed to have found a cave near the base of the Tetons. Strange carvings on the walls, perfectly dry inside. He made notes, drew a map, even took a rock sample. But when he returned with a ranger the next week, the cave was gone. His maps led to a solid rock face. Years later, another hiker reported the same carvings, 20 miles away. Number 3. The Green Eyes of Congaree, Congaree National Park, South Carolina, deep in the swamps of Congaree. Folks talk about the green eyes, two glowing lights seen floating just above the waterline. Rangers say they show up most often during floods, when the boardwalks are underwater. One night in 2002, a ranger paddling out to check on a camera trap saw them, motionless, silent, watching. His boat wouldn't move until the lights blinked out. He never went into the swamp again. Number 2, the Howler in Denali, Denali National Park, Alaska. Denali is vast, quiet, and brutal. But in the winter of 1999, a group of rangers heard something out there they couldn't explain. It howled. Not like a wolf, not like any creature they'd studied. One ranger called it a machine trapped in pain. Tracks were found nearby, too big for wolves, too small for bears. Then the snow covered everything, and the sound stopped. Number 1, the boy who walked into the mist. Sequoia National Park, California. This one breaks your heart. In the summer of 1973, a family reported their 7-year-old boy missing near Crescent Meadow. The ranger log said he walked into the fog while chasing butterflies and never came back out. Search teams combed the area for weeks. The only thing they found was his hat, placed gently on a log. Every few years, someone swears they see a boy in the mist, smiling, then gone. America's national parks are beautiful, but they're wild. And sometimes the wild doesn't want to be understood. These stories might be legends, or maybe they're warnings. Either way, they remind us to listen closely, walk gently, and never forget, nature doesn't always follow our rules. If you like these forgotten ranger tales, be sure to like the video, leave a comment with your own favorite park story, and don't forget to subscribe for more strange and beautiful history. Thanks for walking with us.